a one and a two and a chick-a-boom a chick.
What you're about to hear is a snippet from a coaching call I had with one of my remodeling clients. Been working with him for the last few months, specifically on his sales process. And the clip that I got permission to share with you from my client, it was just a very interesting story of some conversation that he had with one of his remodeling prospects. It all stems from good marketing and good sales process. It attracts the right clients and it repels the wrong clients. And what happened in this circumstance is his organized, solid sales process actually repelled this prospect. What my remodeling client has been working on is everything from the start of the process, not pulling out a blank sheet of paper, but having a nice solid project discovery sheet, having a good solid process for that initial phone call. More than anything else, getting very clear with these 5 powerful words: this is how we work. He's been charging for his design work, his project development work, and has just gotten really confident and clear with how he does business. So enjoy this little clip, and takeaway here is to continue to get clear with this is how we work and get clear with your process. Write that out step by step, share that with prospects, and also continue to improve your sales process. Whether it is the initial phone call and asking more questions, whether it is getting out an email between the initial phone call and the in-person meeting, continue to improve your sales process step by step, day by day. Enjoy.
That's right. So I'll leave that on there.
That said that we were too much overhead.
Yeah, we have a funny example. Karen called a client. I got on the phone with them the next day for an initial call. Spent 20 minutes on the phone.
This is a client or a new prospect?
New prospect. Karen called them. I got on the phone and had a 20-minute phone call with them. Filled out a project discovery sheet. Set a meeting. Hung up the phone. A day later, they got an initial email from me. And a day later, I got a response that said, "We think our project is too small for your company. Please cancel your appointment." And I'm like, that's weird. Like, I've never had that happen before. It's really strange. So I emailed them back and I said, wow, we do projects of your size all the time.
How big of a project is it?
It was 2 bathrooms.
Okay.
I was like, what was it about our email or whatever, our presentation, that made you think that we were too small? They were too small for us. And he said, his response was one sentence: "The perception is there's too much overhead."
So our process, good marketing and good sales process attracts the right clients and it repels the wrong clients. So their only interaction with you is you guys nailing your sales process. You had a great conversation with them, Karen. You had a good conversation and said, okay, our next step is for you to set up a time to meet and to talk with Todd on the phone. Todd, you call them. You did it in a timely manner, right? You had a good conversation about probably who you are, about their project. You booked a initial meeting. We sent out a professional email that shows we got our crap together. Here's some things that you guys need to do to prepare for the project. And literally their reaction to it. Did you guys even talk budget or anything like that on the phone?
No, the only thing we did was send them the cost versus value.
Okay, fair enough. So maybe that also qualified him a little bit, which is good. And based on that, you guys, he said the perception is your overheads. I translate that into, our perception is that you guys are higher end because of how organized and professional you are. And we're looking for, a remodeler who's going to do this kind of on the cheap. And we think you're going to be pretty expensive. That's how I read that. Is that how you guys read that?
That's exactly what I think.
And does that not make you smile? Does that not make you smile and say, we are onto something here?
Well, I think in some ways, at first it was like, but then yes, it did. It absolutely did, in the sense that I could say to myself, honestly, like, I know the type of guy that they're looking for, and I'd much rather have avoided having a meeting to find out that I'm not their guy, because it saved me, 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours of travel of my time, just Yeah. Plus,
for you to present the professional services agreement, for them to kind of hem and haw about it. They're probably going to get 3 or 4 bids. So it did save you time. I just think it's frustrating. Anytime you kind of lose an opportunity, it's frustrating, but that should just really reassure you. Oh man, we've got something going on here, and it's getting dialed in. Because again, it repelled them. It made them your organization and process and detail and follow through repelled them. Well, guess what? It's also going to attract people. You have presented this process. You have been following this process now for 5 or 6 or 8 times since we implemented over the last few months, and it is attracting, and people are liking and appreciating and seeing the value in it. But it's going to repel. And to me, that just means we're doing something. We are not looking and talking and acting the same as everybody else. We are differentiating ourselves. That's cool.
So remodeler, here's something I'd like for you to keep in mind. It is very hard to be out there doing this business, running your remodeling business on your own. The thought of hiring a business coach to help you, especially somebody that has a depth and wealth of knowledge within the kitchen, bathroom addition, remodeling industry, may be a very wise investment for you to consider this year. I'm saying that in general. There's other coaches out there, but also specifically related to my coaching. A big part of my business over the last decade, since I started my business, has been one-on-one coaching. So it's where you and I get on the phone, actually via Zoom for video conference, and we focus primarily on 3 areas depending on your needs. 1 is your sales process, 2 is your marketing plan, and 3 is overall business strategy and financials, helping you understand your numbers, making sure that you're charging what you need to charge, etc. So that's 80% of the focus of our coaching. And then there's just a lot of other topics that go into the coaching, work-life balance, hiring, firing, and items like that. So it's something that I love doing, something that I'm skilled at. And if you ever want to reach out and chat about what that looks like and how to engage in that, feel free to reach out to me, Kyle at remodelyourmarketing.com, or you can call or text 517-902-8450, and find me online, www.remodelyourmarketing.com. Thanks for listening.